Well, Scott, he is not doing well. Let's start off by telling you that we are in the officer's neighborhood. We are not going to tell you exactly where out of respect for his privacy and his family's privacy. His relatives are at Jamaica Hospital in Queens. Officers there all pulling for this man who suffered a brutal beating at the hands of a man who is now in custody. There was no honor, not even a morsel of fairness in the brutal street fight, if you want to call it that, outside a Queens bar early Sunday morning. The entire encounter caught on a cell phone by an unknown bystander. He, along with several other eyewitnesses, thought it was okay to simply stand and watch as off-duty NYPD Sergeant Mohammed Dean got knocked out cold and repeatedly pummeled while he was on the ground unconscious by the larger man seen wearing the black shirt and blue jeans.
He's the type of person that will help you if you're coming in with the groceries. Snowstorms, he will be out here cleaning the streets with us.
Yesenia Flores is one of Sergeant Dean's neighbors, who tonight is in shock over the news that the NYPD veteran is fighting for his life at Jamaica Hospital with multiple facial fractures and other head injuries.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would someone do that? Okay, you have an altercation, you have a disagreement, someone gets punched. Now the person goes down, and you continue to beat him while he's on the ground? It makes no sense whatsoever.
29-year-old Hayden Holder is responsible for the beating. He is now under arrest, charged with attempted murder.
His mother is absolutely distraught, petrified that her son is going to be in jail for a very, very long time.
Andrew Morgan is Holder's court-appointed attorney.
He was intoxicated. He just does not remember. He believes the complainant was there also, and possibly, and we don't know this for a fact, that the complainant, the officer, took umbrage at something that may have been said, but said in jest and said while intoxicated. And then all hell broke loose.
After repeatedly punching an unresponsive Sergeant Dean, Holder is then seen trying to bust through the window of his personal vehicle, where the sergeant's wife was cowering inside. Ed Mullins, president of the Sergeants Benevolent Association, says the Dean's troubles did not end there, accusing the NYPD and Internal Affairs Bureau and its chief, Charles Campisi, of initiating an investigation for no reason. Quote, "What I find disturbing is that although Sergeant Dean was clearly a victim of an assault, the NYPD Internal Affairs Bureau took his wife to a private room and basically strong-armed her into allowing them to search his car. Here, the NYPD has the victim of a crime, one of their members, and the highest priority appears to be that the Internal Affairs Bureau is looking for wrongdoing on the part of Sergeant Dean. It's a disgrace, and Chief Campisi should resign. It's incompetence at its highest level." End quote. Meantime, Yesenia Flores is praying for her neighbor's recovery.
This is a person that gets up every morning to go to work and put his life at risk for the safety of the people. And to hear that somebody comes in and injures him the way they did, it's so sad.
When I got off the phone with Ed Mullins of the Sergeants Benevolent Association, I then emailed that quote to the NYPD seeking a response. I just called the department about 5 minutes ago. Still no response yet. While we're talking about investigations, you have to wonder if the detectives are going to try to get their hands on or get in touch with the people who just stood and watched as this beating took place. We are live in the Bronx tonight. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.